Just go ahead.
Everything you
Thank you.
requested.
Now,
is
Howie wants-
let me take off my shirt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh no! 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 Oh!
You could.
Oh!
No, wait. I made sure I had some hand sanitizer just on hand, just in case.
That was actually really impressive.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Oh my
we didn't
God.
show it at home, but Hunger FF is actually a world famous prolapser. Yeah, he's one of the top.
Oh my
He's one of the top in the field. I thought you might enjoy that.
Now I understand what everybody was talking about. I had no idea that
Yeah, so you again, you
oh
guys
my
at
God.
home didn't see,
Am I
but
okay, Alex?
do you want to describe what just happened?
We didn't show it.
What? That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
No,
You know what bothers me? That you have him do that, and that you don't have a problem with that, but he comes up and you go, you can't wear that shirt!
Well, no, we didn't show it, Howie.
He
They didn't see it at home.
Then he changes his shirt, and his whole butthole comes out. But God forbid we should see the shirt! Oh my God, we saw a shirt!
I'm just saying, they didn't see that at home.
They didn't see what at home? The shirt?
The prolapse.
I was wondering if they were going to see. I was like, how are they going to get away with showing this at home?
No, we didn't. But
Where
what we
are
will
you?
do-
You can't be in this building.
No.
Huh?
Where are you?
Does it scare you? It might be in the building.
It scares me that you're on this planet. What is that? What is that? Why do you do that?
It's my tail.
Yeah, let me take over. So let me take over a little bit. So Hunger, what can you describe for everyone at home what just happened?
Don't.
Okay, so
This is a great guy.
From what I understand about my own body, from what I've talked to doctors, is I have a ligament deficiency that basically lets me turn my insides inside out.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So is that a
Yeah.
result
You have
of
a ligament deficiency that allows. There's more than just a ligament that you're deficient in.
No. So like basically like where your organs and like everything inside of you is like stuck in place.
Yeah.
Mine are kind of a little bit more mobile.
So you learned to do this.
I'm mobile. He goes, I'm mobile.
Yeah. He's got a time. Howie, look behind you.
Oh, if he's there?
I'm just kidding.
You scared the shit out of me. I don't want. Is he in this building?
No,
Well,
he's not.
Oh my God.
So is that the result? Hunger, is that the result of practice or just a natural God-given ability?
That can't be practice. Practice makes perfect, and that is the opposite of perfect.
Given ability, but like it was a God-given thing. I mean, like I was born with it. I mean, it's for as long as I can remember, I've been able
Don't
to
bring
do it.
God
Really?
into that.
Wow. And so basically, Hunger FF stands for Hunger Fist Festing. This is his profession. He is a professional. He does this for a living as part of we call the prolapsing for pleasure. Is that right, Hunger?
I mean, like it was when I first started doing it. I mean, it was definitely more of a very small niche fetish, and then I kind of exacerbated it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You
It's
franchised?
it's grown a little bit in popularity since I started
Yeah.
doing
Now
it.
there's probably 6 people that like it.
That's actually not true.
Actually,
Yeah.
You'd be
I think it's a
surprised.
lot more.
Yeah, you'd be
I would be.
surprised.
I'm surprised you like it. Did you ever like freak out a doctor? You go for a prostate exam and then they do that, and the guy behind you goes, "Holy!" Have you ever done that?
I went for a colonoscopy one time just to kind of see like what. I didn't tell the doctor. I just kind of was like, "Hey, I want to know, kind of just make sure everything's okay down there, whatever." And I go in, and he comes back after the colonoscopy. He's like, "Why did you waste my time?" And I said, "Why? What's wrong?" He's like, "There's absolutely nothing wrong with your insides." And I was like,
Oh.
"This guy looked at the wrong chart.
Why did you
He
waste my
looked at the
time?
wrong page." But
Imagine
yeah, no.
after colonoscopy, the doctor goes, "You wasted my time."
Yeah, he's probably kidding, I'm assuming. Yeah, so tell me, I want to explain to Howie, because again, Howie's not really understanding that you are
Eat again.
you are really a trailblazer in your profession. It's true. It's true. And you participate in what's known as
Tailblazer.
Yeah.
Fist Fest. Can you explain what's Fist Fest for Howie? And Howie,
So
just,
Fist
just
Fest-
let him
Don't use
just
my
let
name.
him
Just,
speak.
I will let him speak, but
Yeah,
don't say for
Howie
Howie.
Mendel for Howie Mendel.
Just say
Of
plain
AGT.
Fist Fest.
I promise I'm harmless. I promise I don't bite. But so like,
Yeah, sorry.
I
sorry.
didn't see any teeth there.
Sorry about Howie, Hunger. I am very
It's all
interested,
good.
and I respect, by the way, the talent and the skill that you have. And I just want to say that
I wish I had you would get the brown buzzer.
the brown buzzer, is that
It's
good or
like
bad?
I don't know. It's like the golden buzzer, but for what he did, it's brown.
What's the golden buzzer?
What is
Like-
that golden?
They go right to the
if I'm
final.
doing
really?
it and there's brown, there's something wrong. So like,
Yeah. So can you explain Fist Fest for us?
yeah. So Fist Fest is an event that happens 3 times a year in, of all places, Augusta, Georgia. But they basically do a yeah. It's kind of random. They have like golfing and fisting. So they do like 3 times a year this big kind of convention where a bunch of guys come together and just fist for like 3 days straight. And they do like there's like games and shit about like
How many fingers am I holding up?
yeah, well, I mean, there's all kinds of like, I mean, it's a really fun thing. I mean, because most of us are spread out around the country, and so those of us that like it, it's kind of like a big fist fucking family reunion.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. So how many people show up to Fist Fest?
It's huge.
There's hundreds. I mean, it's
Hundreds.
generally
Hundreds.
like probably,
Hundreds.
I'd say probably
That is
like
a
200-300 guys.
And do you
Yeah,
guys
there's
meet
a
in
lot
like
of
a
guys.
do you guys meet in like a conference hall or like a big hotel room? How does that go down?
They close off this entire resort. And I use the term resort loosely because it's not very resort-esque, but it's like basically like a motel complex. And then like Fist Fest kind of blew up, and what happened with me? Shit, get out of there.
It's one of the
anyways,
guys from
so
the
what
festival
happened is,
calling.
like I got fisted on the back of it. Was kind of an impromptu thing. It was in the beginning of my time as Hunger FF. I got fisted on the back of a pickup truck at the event in the parking lot, and so it blew Fist Fest up. It blew Hunger FF up, and one thing led to another, and here I am now.
Okay, that's
So-
interesting, Howie. So you got fisted in the back of a pickup truck, and that clip went viral or something?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Why?
Because we just randomly decided to do this, and then grabbed like some random
like the
dude out of the
Fire
crowd, and I got triple fisted on the back of the truck.
Oh
So-
my
Are you
goodness,
serious?
he's the king. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Hunger is the
How?
king, man. What's
You know what? I wish I knew, but like I don't. So
Hunger,
it just
are you
sorta happened.
Hunger? Are you like maybe the man who can take the most in his ass? Is that a title that you hold, or you have competitors?
I would definitely say since, I mean, it used to be kind of like I felt like I was kind of like, but I have whole envy now for guys that I see on the internet. I'm like, holy shit, fuck, like they're like,
Okay.
they're
Do you travel
like,
much? Do you travel much?
I travel for a living. Basically, I'm never home. So,
What do you mean you travel for a living?
Well,
What is-
he's a performer.
Yeah, so like
this is a
basically
full
what I
time. This
do
pays the rent.
Yeah.
is more than
More
his
than
rent.
Yeah, he's
Right.
I bet
What
you
kind
he's
of?
doing
What do you
really
get
good.
paid per? What do you? What? I
But no, so I have subscribers that follow me there, and then like I just go around the country and around the world and film in different places all over the place. And
So when you're traveling and you have like carry on,
yes, what do you mean?
I mean like where you don't have to put it in the overhead.
Well, because I can just tuck it in my asshole.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So Hunger.
That's what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying.
carry bags on, but I mean,
But the extra
camera
stuff,
equipment.
like your toothbrush and stuff.
Oh yeah, my toiletries all go straight in. So.
Yeah. So Hunger. So you're saying that the competition is getting more fierce in the world of kind of fisting, right? What's the biggest? Yeah. What's the biggest thing
there's
that
guys
you
that are-
fit in there?
Did I fit in there? Well, I mean, like three hands
three
is kind
fists?
of like three fists was kind of a big accomplishment.
Okay.
I thought. I mean, like the biggest. People ask me that question. I mean, like I've sat on traffic cones. Like,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Why?
I'm
Wow.
trying to think, like off the top of my head. I mean,
What about
there's-
a leg?
there's
You ever get a
Why?
leg in there?
When you sit on
knee.
traffic cones, does it not distract the drivers?
I do it right in the middle of traffic, in the middle of rush hour. No.
Sometimes when you see that sign and it says "Men at Work," you don't think that's what you're
Right.
gonna
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But
I did take a leg up to almost to the knee one
oh,
time.
wow,
my
and that's not the
God.
biggest.
Well, it was a 3-month-old.
When they mentioned that, I thought of that, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that. That's right. I did that.
And so when the three Howie, please be respectful to our guys. Yeah. Hunger, when you took the 3 fists up your ass.
No,
I'm trying to look under the monitor. I have to look at my son while this guy's on because I don't know what I'm.
Why? He's a honest
I
to
do
God.
my best.
I know
Yeah,
this
he
is
doesn't-
sports. I don't know a lot about sports. Have you been on ESPN?
Not yet.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask.
Is it a league?
The fisting league?
Is it a league?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Hunger, when you took the 3 fists, how deep did they go on the arm?
So this was so crazy. It was
This is what's crazy. Now I'm going to tell you. He's got 3 fists up his ass, and he's going, wait, let me explain.
What, you've never explored in the bedroom, Howie? You're better than this man?
This is
you
what's
never
crazy.
You never explored?
This is what's crazy.
You've never gone
I
outside
can't
your
get over.
comfort
We
zone?
almost saw his T-shirt. I still can't get over that.
Well, yeah.
We pulled this. I was getting
get it.
double
It's his
fisted,
website.
and my friend that was fisting me yelled over to the side. He's like, you want to try a triple? And so like this random dude from the crowd just like wandered over and was like, I was like, okay, I guess we're going for this. And then the triple happened, and that's the way that the video ends. So I mean, like they were both. I mean, like there's a finesse to it. I mean, like a way that it goes in where you have to be around your tailbone. You have
The word
to be around,
finesse and jamming people's fists up your backside should not be in the same sentence.
Well, it's
Why?
an art. It is an art
Absolutely.
form, Howie.
Really? There's elegance
Absolutely,
involved?
yeah,
Look at him.
There absolutely should be finesse involved, because if there's not, then that's how you end up in the hospital. So,
Right.
Oh, so what you're doing is dangerous. It's like a stunt.
crossing the street is dangerous, but I
But
mean,
this is more dangerous. Have you had an injury? Have you ever had an injury from this?
never.
Wow.
Have you been in the room when other people have been injured?
Never in the room when other people have been injured, but there's always a combination of drugs or toys when there's an injury. It's
Toys.
Anybody,
Like an
there-
entire
toys
Hot
or-
Wheel set.
Yeah.
Probably bigger than that, to be honest.
You know,
Pardon me?
problematic. No, it's
But just
It's-
through the
it's-
loop and
Oh, you mean with the track and everything?
the car.
yeah.
Where did the Mustang go?
So, Hunger,
yeah.
when was the first time that you got fisted and you realized that this was
How do
maybe
you say fisting in Hebrew?
Good question.
when did you realize that you had an affinity for this or an enjoyment for this? Or when was the first time that you ever were fisted?
I remember seeing it on the internet when I had AOL when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
And,
A lot of people see
And
dance
just being-
videos.
You never
no,
looked
I
at
saw-
porn on the internet, Howie?
Oh, is that porn? I thought it was a sport.
Right, a sport. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, so I bumped into that on the internet, and I remember exactly what video it was. And I ended up just really being like enthralled with it. And then as soon as I got on this website called Manhunt when I turned 18, I looked for it and found a guy to try it with. And I did it on my first try.
Wow.
When you say you found the man to do it with, you say, if you're interested, raise your hand. Like, how do you know? How do you know
So
you have?
fisting's pretty common. I mean, it's common. So there's always typically on like a hookup site, there's a box that says, "Are you into fisting?"
Can I ask you
So I
something?
checked-
Yesterday I got a physical, and I'll be honest, I had my prostate checked, and it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world, and that's just like a finger. And the biggest, like it's uncomfortable, and you feel like you're gonna poop yourself. Have you ever done that? Have you ever?
Have I ever shit when I've been getting fisted?
Yeah.
I'm pretty OCD and meticulous about making sure that I don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to
So, but
prepare.
yeah.
You have to prepare before you take,
Yeah, like
He's a
I mean,
professional.
I spent a solid like 2 hours in the shower before I got.
Wow,
Here today.
really?
What does a shower have to do with not being able to poop?
Huh? Well, I mean, like
You're
there's a whole
douching.
process.
Oh, you can
douching.
overdouche. Have you
Yeah.
ever overdouched?
We learned that actually.
When I was younger and I didn't know my body, yeah, I did. But
So
now I
there is
know my
a-
body.
What happened? What was your overdouching experience from just a strictly a professional point of view?
Let's just say there's we'll just use the term trapped water.
Trapped water.
Oh, how does? Oh my goodness!
no.
How does it get trapped up
Trapped
there?
water.
So
the way your insides go, they're like it's like a line here, and then they loop around, and then they do like you know how you
if you trap water, what is the process to untrap it? And when you untrap it, is there a possibility of a flash flood?
There's a possibility and a likelihood of a flash flood.
No, I've gotten the alert on my iWatch once, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so Hunger.
Well, it wasn't from me.
So Hunger, you said you basically got fisted when you turned 18. You were a performer since the age of 18, right?
Yeah, I signed a contract with a major porn studio when I was 18, and was with them for a few years, and then started my own studio and started my own brand after that.
Oh, that's great. You're an entrepreneur. I think it's great when people in that industry own their own work. It's so much better. You know, it's like so much better to own the distribution on that. It's just way healthier too.
You guys are familiar with OnlyFans?
Yeah, of course.
No, I've never heard of it. What is it? What is that?
What is OnlyFans?
No, I know what it is.
Okay.
He's being coy.
They kicked me off for being too extreme and too.
They kicked you off?
He got kicked off of OnlyFans? That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's amazing when you're kicked off of OnlyFans.
I mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
For what? What did they say what line did you cross?
Fisting.
Oh, they don't allow it.
They don't allow
because they're United Kingdom based and their obscenity laws are crazy. So they booted me off. And so I took the money that I had earned from those sites and I built my own.
You know what's interesting, Hunger? We had
the Queen just passed.
You think it's related?
Yeah, Lizzie in a box.
I shouldn't be laughing.
No, but I'm just saying.
You know the song Lizzie in a Box?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty controversial that you even know that, Howie.
We can see online. We could see 2 girls, 1 cup, but we're not allowed in the UK to see you two fists, 1 man.
No,
3.
Exactly.
No, and I fought tooth and nail with them, but I ended up losing. And so I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck that.
Speaking of which, hangnails. Hangnails.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with
you
that?
You gotta probably
They
trim.
are always filed.
Yeah.
There's a nail file. There's a nail file in every room of my house.
But do you ever go to do you go to a nail salon to have a manicure?
No, but anybody who's fisting me, I do their nails for them.
Oh, you do it beforehand. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's good.
Like
that's
a bonus.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Because I mean, I just look at them. I mean, most guys come in, they're like, "You think these are all right?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, they're not all right."
You gotta go. You gotta go really far down, huh?
Well, also, would
I
you
used
ever
to-
do Lee press-ons, or a French tip or something like that?
No, because I don't hate myself. So
Yeah, that would be.
Nothing says I love me more than having 3 strangers put your fist in your backside.
Now, Hunger, we have.
Well, in my defense, it was
know what
only
you should
one
do?
stranger.
You
One
should
stranger.
you should come on. You should have come on as like a vent. Do you have a friend that's a ventriloquist?
That's
He could drink water and you could sing.
Well, Jeff Dunham
Oh my
maybe.
God,
I mean,
you're
just
bringing-
throw it
you're bringing back
spitballing.
memories.
That's not a good idea.
Jeff Dunham, perhaps.
Yeah,
new
I know
act.
he is.
Yeah.
But that's,
No, but Hunger. So that's interesting because we've had OnlyFans people call in to this show who like they would shit. They were getting shit on and stuff. Like they would get requested just shit on someone's chest, and that seemed fine with the platform. It just seems a little bit discriminatory towards gay people.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It just seems a little fucked up. So I'm on your side there.
The thing is that my videos tend to not be so, they're extreme, but they're also like, I'm really OCD about like, I want to make sure that it represents like a real session, like what a real, like from,
Right.
from,
Really
from
OCD
up
about-
to,
really
a lot of guys will, a lot of guys
I have
will
an
make,
answer for you.
thank you. I've been waiting.
will make
You
videos
guys
where they
start,
just show like the most hardcore extreme parts of it. And for me, it's really important to show people the warm up, the actual fisting,
Right.
and the cleanup and post care, aftercare.
Post-care.
So I argued with them, hey, it's educational, and they were like, "Fuck
is.
you, get off our platform."
No, but they
So
don't
then, like,
understand how meticulous you are and how it's not just about the fist up there, but it's the pre and the prep
Exactly.
and the cleanup and the
Yeah.
what you do. They don't realize is a service. It's educational. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, we're not done yet.
What do we do about it?
No, I'm not saying. I was saying.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying thank you
Thank you,
goodbye.
yeah.
I was saying thank you for what he does.
Yes, for the world. Yes.
Because I think that there are people that can do it, and it's dangerous because they're not taking the care
Yes,
that you take.
exactly.
And they
Yeah.
don't take it serious like
Yes,
you do.
yes.
And they don't, it's the before and the after that they kind of delete, and then it's dangerous, and it is, who can
And
we
it also
talk to?
gives people, it gives people the perception that when they only see the most extreme sex on the internet, that they are somehow like, my sex life isn't valid because it doesn't look like what I'm seeing on the internet. And so my whole like MO when I started was, I want to show people what it's like, a real, like real sex. Like,
No, I
not
know.
something that's
Well, I'll tell you something, and I'm just saying this as a much older person than you. Your parents raised you right.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Do you? I want to. So
Are they? Do they know what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
and they're okay with it, right? With
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure that my mom would wish I was doing something different, but I am flying her
Wow.
to Mexico here with me to be spending the.
No, I know,
couple-
but she's
So-
probably look at my son. Maybe the fists up there isn't the moment, but look at him preparing. Look at the preparation he puts in.
Yeah.
Look at how he cleans
She-
up afterwards. Look at the aftercare. That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my son.
actually, Hunger, I want to ask you, what is the aftercare and the after scene like? What goes on when the act is done? Everyone's finished. So how do we go about the cleanup and the aftercare?
So, like, the rudest
Simple.
thing.
What
that-
I do.
Yeah, no, not you, Howie.
The rudest thing that I feel like a top can do when he's done with fisting a bottom is to just leave them in the sling and be like, okay, we're done, goodbye. So you wipe the lube off of them. You help them out of the sling.
No, go slower. So you wipe the poop off of them.
The lube.
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 Oh,
Lube.
the lube.
Yes.
The lube. Oh, you
Yeah,
use
'cause
lube.
Well, yes.
Wait,
Yeah,
so you're
you gotta
saying
use-
you're saying you help the top, or the top helps you?
top helps you. They wipe you down.
Yeah,
they kind of, like,
yeah.
Yeah, they make sure that you're not like dripping lube everywhere
Yeah.
when you
Got
get
it,
up.
got it.
And that the floor isn't covered in lube, because then you can slip and fall. And
Right, it's dangerous.
Most of the time,
People don't
Yeah, it's
realize the
dangerous.
dangers of lube. They say more accidents happen in the bathroom at home than any other place. But
Can I tell you the other
you
day-
tell them. I don't want to tell them. You tell them.
Well, no, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just saying.
No, go
just
ahead.
the other day, I'm here in
Wait till you hear this.
in Mexico, and I filmed the other day, and I went to sleep. I woke up in the and I had the bottle of the bottle of lube had tipped over onto the tile floor when I somehow at some point when I was sleeping, like I knocked it over.
He knocked
somehow.
it over, but he didn't have the cap. You didn't have the cap on it.
I didn't have a cap on, so I go to the bathroom to go pee in the middle of the night, and I fucking wiped out.
And you know
on the
you can
floor.
have a head injury. You can have a horrible.
Yeah, no,
injury.
absolutely.
That's why before you go to sleep, you have to check everything. That happened to me.
Yeah.
Not the exact same thing, but I posted something on TikTok. I went to sleep, and I almost screwed up my whole career.
Hunger, did you see Howie's TikTok? Because you might be in a
Oh.
position to answer this. Was that a prolapse of pain, or an accidental prolapse, or a intentional prolapse? Do you have an insight?
I mean, the guy didn't strike me as being in pain. I also don't think it was COVID related. But it didn't. It didn't strike me. I mean, a couple of the guys that I talked. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm friends with a bunch of freaks, and they all thought it was kind of hot. So
Really?
Oh.
They thought that was a hot
Yeah.
picture.
So
Yeah.
I was explaining to Ethan and
You're a fisting
I think
icon,
what you
Howie.
should.
no, but I did not know what it was. I thought it was like putting on wet shorts. I
You
did
believe
not
that,
know, I
Hunger.
did not know what it was.
And I could sense that from you. I could sense that.
You
it
could
was more
sense
just
it.
like-
He knows because he's in the community.
Yeah.
He knows that I didn't know what I was doing.
I
You know
believe you, I
because he's a
believe you.
professional.
Yeah.
And thank
Yeah.
you. As somebody who's professional, is getting the sense that I didn't know. It was a total accident. I apologize.
Yeah, we forgive you. It's okay.
No, but I'm
took
just
it
telling
down,
the community.
okay?
But their
Yeah.
friends thought it was hot. Can I ask you a question? Did they think it was hot, the photo, or the fact that Howie accidentally posted it to TikTok? Is that part of the
The
excitement?
photo.
The photo.
The photo
Okay.
was. The
Yeah,
photo,
yeah.
I mean, like, it was
When
that,
the
and,
prolapse
you know,
comes
I mean,
out, is there an odor?
No, I mean no.
And
Well,
they-
how's that
I mean, like-
possible?
Well, they're
They
such
clean it, they douche.
professionals.
They overdo.
He took a shower for 2
Yeah.
hours.
They really clean it.
But how do you
Yeah.
just shooting water is not clean?
I think it's.
He's
Well,
a
I mean, you shoot
professional.
water and then you wash with soap. I mean, it's like, you know. And,
Oh, you
and
can
it's
soap
actually
that.
like
Oh, you stick it out and soap
I mean,
it? Like,
no. You don't put soap on it. Anything
don't put
on
soap
it
on
is
it?
bad.
That'd be painful. I'm
no,
telling
but
you.
you got
No,
to, it's
yeah.
important, and you're a responsible broadcaster.
Yeah.
Do not put soap on it.
No,
On your
no,
genitals?
No,
No, that's not your genital.
Or just like
chemicals
internal.
Is
Yeah.
that considered a genital?
I don't know.
She's calling that a genital. Is
I
that
don't
a
know.
genital?
It's not. I mean, it's you're.
I don't know what's the right word.
I wouldn't consider it. It's just an organ.
Organ.
It's an
But
organ. It's your-
or as we
There you
say, a tzita kolach.
yeah.
Hunger, what
So, but I
happens?
did-
What happens? So when we're at Fist Fest, we're here. There's a bunch of guys there. So what happens if you prolapse or flower? Is that
Are
what
there
it's called?
food trucks?
Howie, please. You're not taking this seriously.
I am.
Okay. Now we have one of the top entertainers in the country here to spread his knowledge. I brought him out specifically for you, Howie, because I know that this is a passion that you're interested in.
Why do you think my question is wrong?
I know I'm just saying, but if you had Michael Jordan, or if you had Michael Jordan here to talk about the NBA, you'd listen.
I'm listening. I was just asking if there was food.
Well, no,
trucks.
and I'm honestly, you guys. There was two ways for this.
How
to
long
go
does a
up in my head.
festival? How long does a festival last?
It's 3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
Wow.
And so when you go there and you prolapse or you flower, if you will, so what do people do with the anus meat?
Oh, come on.
Uh,
Not a good question.
It's not.
I mean, like, I'm pretty particular about. I'm very particular about who I let handle it, because I don't just let. I mean, with the exception of fisting is one thing, but that to me is like, I understand the dangers involved with what I'm doing, and so I don't just let anybody grab at it.
Oh.
And so it's somebody that I have a connection with, a vibe with. It's like I have to make sure that I feel that I trust them.
Okay, because
So,
I see.
And you have time to get to know them while you're doing their nails.
Exactly.
That's why you do their nails, so that you can look at somebody in the eye and go, this is somebody that I feel good in their hands.
Within
lack of a
30
better.
seconds of within 30 seconds of playing with someone, I can tell right away whether or not it's going to go right or wrong.
I see.
Yeah.
What is
So,
the worst?
I think
Like,
there's-
give us an idea of something going wrong.
Something going wrong for me. My biggest pet peeve is someone that's fisting me that tells me just breathe,
Oh.
just
Ooh.
breathe.
And why does that bother
And
you?
I'm just
Because
like,
you don't
what,
wanna breathe.
motherfucker? I don't need to just breathe. You need to get the fuck out.
You need to get in my ass.
like,
Say when you
I can so relate to that, because I hate and with pregnancy how much there's like talk about breathing. It's like, okay, I don't know. I'm just like, a baby's coming out. You know what I mean? It's like,
Nope.
Kind of the same.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
the same
Like,
situation
yeah.
happening.
No, but I get it. I get it. You go. I can see people is jamming themselves right up the backside of you. And listen.
Oh yeah.
And that's one thing, and that's okay. But don't tell me to breathe.
Exactly.
Now,
it's
you know,
kind
I
of
get
like
it.
also
I
when
get it.
they tell you like,
get it.
when
You
you're
guys get
trying
it?
to get pregnant and you're having trouble, they're like, oh, you just need to reduce stress.
Thank you.
It's like, okay,
Yeah, that's
like
like-
if that was a choice, I would
Yeah.
choose to.
Do you find
heighten
you're not
stress in my
breathing
life.
when this happens?
No, I find that they just are clueless and like
he's a
they
professional. Tell him.
But
not
you
to
realize
breathe.
they're behind you, so they don't know you are breathing.
It's like telling Michael Jordan to just aim. Like, come on, dude. He knows what he's doing, right? Hunger.
It is, yeah.
So-
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. What do people misunderstand about you as a professional fister? What misconceptions do you think that people have about you that you would like the world to maybe know and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what you guys misunderstand about what I do. I'm curious if anything like that comes to mind.
That's like, I'm actually like super, super, super grateful that you asked something like that, because it's something that people don't ask me very often. And so the thing is, like, I have, considering what I do for work, I have a ton of anxiety issues, like tons of anxiety. And so like when I go to these
not
big
good around
events
people.
and stuff like that, it's overwhelming for me sometimes when I want to walk to get food and it takes me 2 hours to get to the cafeteria because I'm inundated with people and I'm just like, so people have this conception
because
that
they
I'm
recognize
either-
you? Because they recognize
They recognize me. yeah, they recognize me, and
Oh.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. But it's like there's
You have to understand
there's
that in the fisting world, he is like the Ben Affleck of the fisting world.
No, I understand that. He's the big deal. Sorry. I am.
So-
Yeah, go ahead, Hunger.
So I basically, it's like if I stay in my room because I don't want to go out and get inundated, then there's rumors, why is he staying in his room? And then if I come out, I'm bombarded. And so it's like, I'm damned if I do it, I'm damned if I don't. So it's sort of like, there's this misconception that I'm kind of elitist or that I'm not friendly, but it's just that I just get overwhelmed.
He's like every one of us. Do you go to FistCon?
Fist Fest?
FistCon.
I don't think
Like
there
the
is a
Comic-Con.
Fish Fest.
That's what Fist
Yeah.
Fest is.
Yeah, that's what Fish Fest is.
Yeah.
FistCon.
So I sponsor it, but I've since stopped going for the last couple events.
Oh, no.
Because it's just gotten,
What
it's gotten
happened?
so
Really?
overwhelming. But I sponsor it every year. Or I've sponsored every event for the last several. So I just want to be a part of it still, but it's gotten a little tricky for me to navigate those waters.
When you say tricky, is it because you've become so famous in that world that everybody wants to basically get with you?
That sounds so like it's like I want to stay humble and not like an asshole, but there's times where it does feel like that a little bit sometimes, and
Right.
I'd rather just kind of step back than be overwhelmed like that.
And you say you've said that you are afraid that people in your community are thinking that you are like
Elitist?
big-headed elitist, and that's interesting to me. What people say, oh, he doesn't come and he doesn't talk to us anymore like he used to because he's gone big time.
Yeah, that's it.
You understand?
And it's not
that.
it at all. It's just that when I go, it's like I feel like sometimes I can't breathe. So
Right,
it's
right,
like
right,
it's
And
it's
the last thing you
overwhelming.
want to
So
say to him is just breathe.
Right.
exactly.
Stop. Dude.
I love the community and I love being a part of it. It's just that my relationship with it has changed, and it's just something that I've got to kind of just adapt to. And it's okay.
So you're in Mexico.
So-
You produce content there for your website. Is that your day job?
Well, I moved to Mexico just kind of like I've been working nonstop for the last like 4 or 5 years doing Hunger FF, and so I just was like, you know what, I deserve a fucking vacation. So like,
okay.
yeah, I booked a 4-month stay in Mexico just to kind of get away.
Oh,
from
nice. Good. That's
Yeah.
good. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
Is the painting behind you a local Mexican artist?
Well, it's in the Airbnb. So
Oh.
And the name is Hunger, of course, because you hunger for fists.
it's actually a nod to the first guy that I ever hooked up with on that website. His screen name was Hunger.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah. And so then when I decided to come to do Hunger FF, I was like, I'm like a Hunger, and I'll just tack the FF on the end, and that's where it came from.
Well, there you go. Oh, you know what? We read something interesting is that the prolapse can actually wither over time. Like it can get worn out. We just read that. So I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe you could correct the record. For Howie was wondering, all things gold. What was it? All things gold must
End
or
Die?
something. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Robert Frost wrote a
So-
poem about it.
Do you want to read him, the Robert?
I have talked to a couple of colorectal doctors that have said that like the thing that would happen is if blood flow is restricted somehow, if there's a strangulation of some
Want to hear
kind,
the
which is
Robert Frost poem?
Do I want to hear the poem?
Yeah.
Sure, if you know it by heart.
No, I don't know it by heart. He can read it.
I can read it too. It's
We'll
just
play some music.
It's just.
It's beautiful. No,
Well, hold on. You're explaining that the blood has to get cut off from the prolapse for it to wither. How does that happen?
scrunchy.
Scrunchy.
I don't know how that would happen. I mean,
Right.
like for me, I mean, I know that I've been doing this I've had a prolapse for like 17 or 18 years.
Wow.
Wow.
And I have no problems with it.
You're
And
just
so-
blessed, man. You are blessed with a natural talent there. I mean, that it's incredible how you blow that thing out.
Superpower.
I'm underpricing all my merch.
Sure.
I'm underpricing all my merch.
Sometimes I feel like I am too, but I'm not even allowed to show my merch.
I know.
So, like,
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. There's just certain policies.
No.
I shouldn't
asked for it.
You didn't do anything wrong. It's just
Yeah.
I know how things are. And then one other thing before I read the poem, and then we'll say goodbye. Thank you so much, by the way, for being here. What do you feel when you prolapse your anus? Are you just like pushing, like you're taking a shit, or is it like a specific type of pushing, right, Howie?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're doing? Go ahead.
No, it is a different. I mean, there's a way that I'll push to go to the bathroom, and there's a way that I push to prolapse. It's from two different.
Interesting.
It feels like it's from two
Like
different
singing
places.
from your diaphragm.
Wow.
When you sing from your diaphragm.
That's so
It's like
interesting.
that.
I can't imagine that pushing from there. You have two different kinds of ways to push. That's very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's like an ability that we don't have.
Yeah.
It's like a
I want to
superpower.
thank you guys too. I was going to say earlier, there's two ways that I felt like this could have gone. It could have gone with this sensational, make me out to be like a circus freak, or to be like really cool about this. And I'm just really grateful you guys were so like cool about this.
I have
No,
utmost respect for what you're doing.
absolutely.
The path, the trail you've blazed. Also, you're a very sweet guy. You're just a
Yeah.
very nice dude. So it's nice to connect with you, nice to talk with you. Howie wants me to read you this poem. It's about your
Music.
It's about the prolapse, but actually, your prolapse has not faded. So
Listen to this. Just drink this in, young man.
may I ask, the first shot you did when you showed your talent, we lost the footage. Would you mind showing it while I read the poem?
No.
Yeah,
Did
is
you
that
actually
okay?
lose the
No.
Yeah.
No.
Just
But
No.
can you do it like that, like multiple
yeah, he
times?
does it on on
I
command.
mean, I can do it on command. Yeah, usually. Yeah, I mean,
No, Alex.
sure.
Alex.
Thank you, bro.
Alex, help me.
Yeah, go for it.
Tell
Go
me
for
when
it. You're
it's
good. Yeah, you're good.
Now it's good.
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it. Are we good back there, Dan? All right, go ahead. Yeah, just whenever you're ready. Yeah. Oh, I was.
Read the
I don't know if
poem,
it. I
Ethan.
don't know if it comes out more. Is that?
Well, it needs a little. It needs like help. Well, not help, but I mean, like I can't just like pop it out the whole way. when
Oh,
it's,
okay. I'm sorry. I'll read the poem. I'll read the
yeah.
poem.
The poem will help.
Yeah, maybe the poem will.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
This poor girl that's watching. She looks horrified.
No, everyone's
it's
good. No,
fine.
no, no.
No,
no.
I love it. I love
You
it. I love
guys,
it.
come on, be respectful to Hunger.
She just doesn't like poetry.
I'm amazed. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Love
So am I
it.
doing it again?
Yeah, please,
No.
please. Sorry. Yeah. I'll read the poem now. I'll read the poem. Go ahead. Yes, Hunger. It's all you. I love the underwear, by the way. It's like a jock strap. Okay, here we go. Nature's first green is gold. Her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves of flower, but only so an hour. Then leaves subside to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. Yeah.
I was
Thank
nervous
you.
it was going to be longer than that.
Thank you. No, it's a short poem. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't hit you with that like T.S. Eliot like 10-pager. You're such a nice guy. I'm so glad we connected, Hunger. You really. I wish you the best. You're really a talent, and I'm glad that you found your own path in life. Howie, do you have any questions before we say goodbye to Hunger?
Why am I here?
Well, that's a question for me.
Well, nice, buddy.
It was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you.
It is really
this
nice to meet you.
and thanks for being part of the end of my career.
Oh my God! Come
I just want
on.
to thank everybody for being. Thank you. It was fun. I'm older. And,
Yeah,
I guess I've done enough. Am I okay?
And a
Alex?
little and wiser.
What, you don't know?
Huh?
Yeah, Alex is giving thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
He's giving thumbs up.
No, he was signaling to me.
Oh,
Stop.
you
asking
give it.
questions.
Should we skip bail or thumbs up? Anyway, Hunger. Let's stay in touch because I think you're a great guy and I love it. So enjoy your time off in Mexico and let's stay in touch. And thank you so much for calling in and doing this for us. I think you're fascinating and a great guy. Okay.
Absolutely. Have a good one, you guys.
Thank you so much.